Welcome again, dear listener. You've already settled so deeply, but let us pause here and gently let you sink further still. Notice the comfort of where you rest, the softness of the pillow beneath your head, the warmth of the blanket at your side. Outside your own quiet room, the world is hushed, and inside, you are wrapped in calm. Take a slow, deep breath in, and as you breathe out, imagine the hush of night slipping away, just as the falcon spreads her wings, light and free. And with that breath, we return to the story. It is nearly dawn. Mist hangs low in the meadow, clinging to the tall grasses like spun silver. The first light of dawn is a whisper, painting the horizon in soft grays and blues. Crickets chirp their drowsy tune, a fading lullaby to the sleeping world. Somewhere, a dog barks, and an owl, disturbed, flies silently into the graying sky. Soon, the roosters will begin their call, bidding the darkness flee. And within the cozy walls of a small cottage, nestled at the edge of the meadow, a young falconer stirs. His name is Alaric. Sleep still lingers in his eyes, and the morning light paints his face in hues of gold and rose. He stretches, his joints creaking like the old oak by the well, and yawns, revealing teeth as white as rowan berries. Outside, the world is veiled in mist, hushed and still, perfect for a hunter's rest. But Alaric, with the instincts of his trade, knows that the best hunts begin at dawn. With gentle steps, he rises and pads across the worn floorboards. His tunic, a simple brown linen, falls to his knees, whispering against the rough straw matting. As he moves, a cat, sleek and black as midnight, stirs from her slumber by the hearth, stretches languorously, and with a rumbling purr, follows him from the room. In the mews, a splash of movement, a rustle of feathers. The falcon Ira stirs on her perch, stretching her wings wide, a ghost of movement in the dim light. Her eyes, golden as sunlight on a winter's day, watch Alaric come closer. The leather glove he wears on his right hand hangs loosely at his side, an offering, an invitation, a silent conversation between man and bird. As the first sliver of light touches the horizon, Ira leaps from her perch, not with the powerful thrust she will use when hunting, but with the lightness of a dream taking flight. Alaric raises his gloved hand, palm outward, an open space for trust. The falcon lands lightly on his wrist, her talons gripping firm. She gives a throaty call, a questioning chirp that speaks of ancient winds and soaring heights. And in response, Alaric whispers something back, his voice low and steady, a grounding force to her untamed spirit. Nothing spoken, but much conveyed in the soft lilt of his tone. Then, with the sureness born of countless dawns, Alaric removes the leather straps holding Ira's wings, pinning them to her body. One by one, he loosens the knots, careful and precise, his fingers dancing on the bonds, a silent language of touch and trust. Each movement is deliberate, respectful. As he works, Ira watches, her gaze unwavering. She leans into his touch, submitting, yet ready to spring into the vast canvas of the sky. When all is done, she shakes her wings, testing the freedom they grant, stretching her neck, arching her back. She lets out a sharp, clear cry that slices through the stillness of the morning, calling out to the rising sun. And the world responds with a chorus of birdsong, welcoming the day, celebrating the falcon's might. As the sky brightens, the mist in the meadow begins to lift, revealing blades of grass, heavy with dew, and a spiderweb strung with pearls of morning light. Alaric runs his gloved hand down Ira's back, feeling the muscles tense and relax under his touch, a living map of power and grace. He knows this strength, this wild spirit, is not his to command, but his to guide, his to respect. This is the bond of the falconer, not ownership, but understanding. And as Ira takes off, her wings beating the air into a soft blur, Alaric understands that her flight is a reflection of his own spirit, yearning for the sky, reaching for the light, forever drawn to the boundless horizon. And with that realization, he too feels himself lifting, soaring on the wind of understanding that carries both falcon and man toward the sun. With a last glance at Alaric, Ira disappears into the brightening sky, a golden speck against the blue. The falconer watches her go, a smile touching his lips. Then he turns back to the cottage, his movements fluid and sure. He moves like a man who has known his path for many a dawn. As the full light of day touches the meadow, life stirs. A rooster crows in the distance. A farmer whistles as he leads his oxen to the field. And the sound of hammering echoes from the blacksmith's shop. Yet Alaric remains at the edge of the village, his gaze fixed on the boundless sky, lost in the realm where falcon and wind become one. And as you listen to his story, do you too feel yourself drawn to the endless expanse above, where dreams take flight and spirits soar? Do you feel the urge to spread your metaphorical wings and reach for the boundless horizon? In the heart of the village, a market bustles with life. Shoppers crowd around stalls laden with cheeses, loaves of bread, and freshly caught fish. Merchants call out the virtues of their wares, and children weave through the throng, chasing stray dogs and dodging baskets of fruit. But in the quiet of Alaric's cottage, only the cat remains, basking in the warm patch of sunlight near the hearth. She flicks her tail leisurely, unbothered by the clamor of the marketplace. The house is still, waiting for the falconer's return. Meanwhile, high above the village, Ira circles lazily in the vast emptiness of the sky. The wind whispers secrets in her ear, and the sun warms her feathers, urging her to climb higher. The world shrinks beneath her, becoming a patchwork quilt of fields and rooftops, a miniature landscape spread out at her whim. As Ira gains altitude, the wind sings in her feathers, a melody of speed and freedom. Below her, the village continues its daily life, oblivious to the drama unfolding in the heavens. A wedding procession winds through the cobblestone streets. A baker pulls a fresh loaf from his oven, and a young boy looks up at the sky, pointing at Ira, unaware of the connection she has to the village and to the silent figure patiently waiting on the ground below. And as Ira banks, turning her back to the sun, the light catches her plumage, making her almost invisible against the blinding sky. She becomes one with the wind, a fleeting shadow, a whisper of movement against the backdrop of eternity. Yet Alaric, attuned to the rhythms of the sky, senses Ira's return long before he sees her. He feels it in the shift of the wind, in the subtle change of light filtering through the trees. And when he looks up, he sees her, a golden silhouette against the infinite canvas above. As Ira begins her descent, the wind beneath her wings becomes a roar, a symphony of speed and power. The world blurs as she plummets toward the earth, and the thrill of the chase courses through her veins. The falconer watches, his heart echoing the drum of her wings, and when she is ready, he spreads his glove, palm out, an offering of trust and understanding. Ira, guided by instinct and years of training, responds to his silent call. She folds her wings, tucking them close to her body, and with a final, powerful beat, she lands squarely on Alaric's glove. The impact sends a jolt through his arm, a reminder of the force that lies dormant within the falcon's compact frame. And as Ira settles on his glove, the hunt is over, the chase forgotten. There is only the quiet satisfaction of shared understanding between two beings who speak the same language of sky and wind. And as you witness this reunion, do you find yourself yearning for such a connection, such a profound understanding of the world and your place in it? Does the falconer's patient wait and the falcon's instinctive return stir something deep within you, a longing for a bond that transcends words? Alaric strokes Ira's back, his touch feather-light, yet firm, reassuring. In this small gesture, years of shared experience and mutual trust are communicated. The falcon leans into his touch, a rumble vibrating in her chest, a sound akin to a purr. The connection between them is palpable, a silent language spoken through touch and instinct. As Alaric secures the leather straps that will hold Ira's wings during their day together, his gaze never leaves her. He sees not just the magnificent bird of prey, but the wild spirit that beats beneath the feathers. He sees the wind in her every move, the sun in her sharp gaze, the sky in her very being. And as Ira ruffles her feathers, readying herself for another day of soaring through the boundless heavens, Alaric knows that their bond is not just one of hunter and trained bird, but a partnership of equals, a communion between man and nature that transcends the ordinary. And in this moment, as you listen to the story unfold, do you find yourself drawn to this bond between falconer and bird, a bond that celebrates the wildness within us all. Does it stir a sense of wonder and respect for the natural world, reminding you of the beauty and power that exists beyond the boundaries of human understanding? As the day progresses, the sounds of the village fade into a comforting hum. In the distance, a blacksmith hammers at a horseshoe. A child's laughter rings out from the fountain, and the murmur of shoppers fills the market square. But in the quiet companionship of Alaric and Ira, there is a world apart from the clamor and bustle. They stand together at the edge of the village, ready to take to the skies. The falconer with his years of experience, and the falcon with her keen instincts and boundless energy. They are a study in contrasts, yet they are perfectly balanced, a testament to the harmony that can be achieved between man and animal. And as they prepare for their day, do you too feel a sense of anticipation, a desire to break free from the confines of everyday life and soar to new heights? Does the thought of exploring the vast unknown alongside a loyal companion fill you with a sense of adventure and excitement? Alaric feels the familiar tug at his heart as he watches Ira launch into the sky. It is a sensation he has known for many a dawn, the bittersweet joy of seeing his beloved falcon disappear into the limitless expanse above. Yet he does not fear her absence, for he knows that their bond is strong enough to endure the moments when they are parted. He stands at the edge of the village, silhouetted against the blazing sun. A solitary figure connected to the sky and to the wild spirit that soars above him. And as you picture Alaric standing there, do you feel a sense of kinship with him? A shared love for the boundless sky and the untamed spirit that resides within us all.